So it's a one-time sale. I get my money out on the down. I've got $297 a month of passive income coming in every single month. No renters, no rehabs, no renovations, no rodents. And because I'm not dealing with a tenant, I'm exempt from Dodd-Frank, RESPA, and the SAFE Act, all this onerous real estate legislation. So it's the simple game, Vinney. Can we create enough of these land notes?
Now, hold on. Now, hold on, brother. I've been into all the other side where in the buildings and the residents are there and all this and the rodents and all what you're talking about. So what you're really speaking to everybody listening, guys, so true. I know a lot of people want to diversify and they want to really not only put all eggs in one basket, like we call it. I mean, this is the prime opportunity to really buy, because what the happening is the tertiary markets, we call it in my business, the MSAs are so clogged up. People are trying to move, and with remote now, after COVID also, people can stay wherever. So land far away would be cheaper right now, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Mark. And the other part is with the path of progress coming out from the main core of the city out there, that value is going to increase. So tell us now, from the USA, I mean, migration patterns, do they matter much when you buy land, or how do you do it?
I mean, Vinney, let's be honest, right? Nobody wakes up and thinks to themselves, boy, I like some raw land in Iowa today, unless you live in Iowa. So we want to focus on the sunshine states, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, California, Florida, New Mexico, Colorado, Washington, Oregon. These are fast-growing states. These are sunshine states. And so that's really what you want to focus on. It's not to say you couldn't do this in other parts of the country, but you certainly couldn't do it where you live. I mean, if I own an infill lot in San Francisco, I'm not going to sell it to me for 25, 30 cents on the dollar. I'm going to go to the biggest, baddest land broker in town, sell it for 125 cents on the dollar. So we want to go outside the big cities.
For sure. So it's mostly then land. Can the bank finance the land? I mean,
No. So that's why we have this inefficient market, and all you're doing is bringing liquidity to an inefficient market where it doesn't exist. You can't get a land loan. So you're essentially the bank when you do this. So you create enough land notes where your passive income exceeds your fixed expenses, and then you're working because you want to, not because you have to.
For sure. So land, you have to, and then you could even do seller financing, came to my mind.
That's what we're doing. Exactly. We're doing seller financing.
Exactly, for sure. Because you're giving them so many payments and they are getting, so actually they are saving on taxes too, because you're only paying them little by little. You could sign a contract so that they don't have to pay, and the land value and all that, of course, that'll be gained though, right? If how much they paid for and how much they're selling it. But if you do installment sale is the other term, right? Then we can save their taxes too. But let me ask you a question. This is, I'm sure the curious investors will probably like to ask, what's the most expensive per square? It goes by yard or acre, right?
Per acre? The most expensive.
Acre, what's the most you have paid and how much least you have paid?
Vinney, I've done so many deals now. It's hard to know. It's a tough question. No one's ever asked me that. I could tell you my favorite deal. I bought several thousand acres from in Nevada from the railroad, and they're 640 acre parcels. And I was buying them at like $30 an acre.
Oh my God.
And then I subdivided them into 40 acre parcels, and I sold them at $500 an acre. On this one deal, I made over $5 million.
Holy moly, look at that.
So that was a good deal.
That's a home run, brother. Deal. It's called a big home run. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's very good. Very good. I know I'm going through one sale right now where in my last 15 years, I've been in business, is a home run, and it just happened to be because the market, Austin, Texas, I bought a deal, 308 units for about 35 million, let's say, going for 63 million. In
Wow.
a year and a half. I've never had that kind of upside. $28 million upside. And we have renovated 41 units, but the compression of the cap rate. So that's what I want to ask you now. So does the compression of the cap rate help? I mean, is there any cap rate in the land? Or
there's no cap rate because we don't have tenants.
Yeah, there's no tenant. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Land does not produce cash flow, guys. Right? So that's the big thing. So there's no NOI, there is no cap rate, but this is actually you're buying at the right place at the right time, and then.
Hi, you are listening to Syndication Made Easy podcast. We will be right back after this short break.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Vinney Chopra, and thank you for subscribing to my podcast and YouTube channel and Facebook pages and all the great things, and LinkedIn. Connect with me. I come live to you every Friday at 9:30 Pacific with Vinney and Bo show. Please also look at that. And also the podcast, which is my apartment syndication made easy. The book I wrote a couple of years back became international top seller on Amazon International now. And then we like to bring great guests for you every week or twice a week sometime to give you a lot of great knowledge. So please subscribe. You give us 5-star reviews on the iTunes. The better the guests we can bring, and our ranking will go higher also. Thanks again for following us and really getting the most out of it. Please comment, like, share, because we would love to bring better and better material for you. And then selling it, flipping it, like you said, in 30 days, get a buyer who is ready to buy, or do development on the land, go through the, like, for example, in my case, senior assisted livings I'm building now, right, with my partner in Florida. So we buy the piece of land at $526,000. I think we bought 7 acres of land, in one city there. And then when we went through the permits and everything, ordinance changes and everything, now that land is worth 4 times. Just like you said, because we did this work, now it's worth more. And now we are able to build this beautiful, senior assisted living. I'll be darned. So tell us more, what kind of, things people ask you. You're saying you're not going on the courthouses or anymore, but now it's everything on the digital though, right?
So 90% of this business is automated with software on the front end, inexpensive virtual assistants, and software on the back end.
Wow. Yeah. Exciting. So tell us maybe some websites. I know I don't want you to give away. Of course, people should call my friend, Land Geek. And how can people reach you? And then we'll get some more things out of you. How could you help a regular investor who wants to buy something? What's the procedure and all that? Yeah.
I mean, the best place to go is just thelandgeek.com. And I've got a free course, teach you how to double your money, 30 days or less.
What?
And so I think the best way to learn is by doing it.
Yes.
Double your money, see if this model resonates with you. And if you do, you can go deeper with it.
Oh, wonderful. And what was that address you said?
Thelandgeek.com.
Oh, the Land Geek. Geek.com. Yeah.
Landgeek.com. You got it.
Thank you. No. We'll put that link and everything. As you had sent that, you said, I'm sure my team will find it and we'll put it when video editors are doing the whole show, right there. So tell me more. What else comes to your mind? What were some of your, what's the word? I always ask, like, if you had to do it over again, what would you do? What would you change?
Well, I certainly would not have flipped for cash. So when I first started, I flipped for cash.
Right.
Cash is fine, but then I'm like starting all over again every single deal instead of doing owner financing, which would have given me passive income.
Smart. Okay.
So that was the first mistake. I did a deal in an area of Treasure Lake, Pennsylvania. This area that had a property owners association. It was beautiful, but it was overdeveloped. So it's gated. It's got 3 lakes, 2 PGA rated golf courses, million-dollar homes, but there were liens from the property owners association on all these lots, like 1,000 lots. So I fly in there, and this is 2006, and I have my suit on, and I go to the property owners association, and I go to the county. I say, look, no one's paying taxes here. No one's paying their association fees. You have dead money, and I'm going to resurrect it. I'm like, so, sell it to me for $50 a lot. I'll sell it, and then I'll get you the taxes. I'll get you the PO fees. And guess what, Vinney?